Dive into the world of Azure DevOps, a developer's paradise. This is where the magic of software development, testing, and deployment happens. Azure DevOps is not just another tool in your tech stack. It is an entire universe designed to streamline and optimize your software development process. Imagine a platform that seamlessly integrates every facet of your project, harmonizing stages from ideation to delivery. That's Azure DevOps for you. It provides an end-to-end solution for software development, ensuring that your entire team can collaborate effectively, track progress, and deliver quality results. From planning with Azure boards, code development and management with Repos, to testing and delivery with pipelines, test plans, and artifacts, Azure DevOps is the complete package. It simplifies the complex, making it more accessible and manageable regardless of the size of your project or the composition of your team. Stay tuned as we take a deeper look into the world of Azure DevOps. Azure DevOps is not alone in the market. Let's see how it stands against its competitors. In the vast universe of DevOps tools, Azure DevOps has some formidable contenders. Among them, Jira, Jenkins, and GitHub have gained significant popularity. Let's delve into each one and see how Azure DevOps measures up. First, let's talk about Jira. As a project management tool, Jira is adored by many for its flexibility and detailed tracking features. However, when it comes to DevOps, Azure has a few tricks up its sleeve. Unlike Jira, Azure DevOps provides an all-in-one platform, integrating project management with source control, continuous integration, and deployment capabilities. So while Jira excels in project management, Azure DevOps offers a more holistic solution to your DevOps needs. Next up is Jenkins. Known for its continuous integration and deployment prowess, Jenkins has been a staple in the DevOps world for a while, but Azure DevOps isn't far behind. With Azure Pipelines, you have a cloud-based continuous integration and deployment tool that scales according to your needs. And unlike Jenkins, which requires considerable setup and maintenance, Azure Pipelines is easier to manage thanks to its cloud nature. Then we have GitHub. While GitHub is a fantastic tool for source control and collaboration, it doesn't quite cover the entire DevOps lifecycle like Azure DevOps does. With Azure DevOps, you get more than just repos. You also have boards for agile planning, pipelines for CI/CD, test plans for testing, and artifacts for package management. All these features are bundled into one platform, making Azure DevOps a more comprehensive solution. Pricing is another factor to consider. While Jira and GitHub offer free tiers, their advanced features often come with a price tag. Jenkins, being an open-source tool, is free to use, but the costs of setup, maintenance, and necessary plugins can add up. Azure DevOps, on the other hand, provides a variety of pricing options, including a free tier for small teams and competitive pricing for larger organizations, allowing you to choose what best fits your budget. Finally, let's talk about ease of use. Each tool has its learning curve, but Azure DevOps stands out with its intuitive user interface and comprehensive documentation. Whether you're a seasoned DevOps professional or a newbie, Azure DevOps provides an accessible platform to get your work done efficiently. So there you have it. While Jira, Jenkins, and GitHub each have their strengths, Azure DevOps emerges as a well-rounded, cost-effective, and user-friendly platform that caters to the entire DevOps lifecycle. It's like having a Swiss Army knife for your DevOps needs. Azure DevOps holds its own amongst the competition, but the proof is in the pudding. Boards in Azure DevOps, your project management tool. Let's dive into this indispensable feature of Azure DevOps. Boards play a pivotal role in Azure DevOps. They are much more than just a visual representation of your project's progress. They are dynamic, interactive platforms that facilitate effective project management. Imagine a digital canvas where you can map out your project's entire journey from inception to completion. That's what boards in Azure DevOps are designed to be. They assist you in managing and tracking work, issues, and backlog, providing a comprehensive overview of your project. With boards, gone are the days of juggling multiple tools to keep track of your project. Here, everything is in one place, accessible, and easy to understand. Let's talk about how boards help in tracking work. Each work item in your project gets a card on the board. As the work progresses, you move the card across the board. This way, you can visualize the flow of work, identify bottlenecks, and make informed decisions to keep your project on track. Boards also play a crucial role in managing issues. It's a simple process. You create an issue card, describe the problem, assign it to a team member, and track its resolution. All your project issues are transparently displayed, making it easier to prioritize and resolve them in a timely manner. And what about backlog management? Boards shine here too. They allow you to prioritize your backlog, break it down into manageable chunks, and plan your sprints effectively. With boards, handling a backlog becomes less of a chore and more of a strategic activity. Boards in Azure DevOps are not just about functionality. They also bring a level of collaboration and transparency that's hard to beat. They enable your team to see the big picture, understand their role in it, and work together more effectively. So, let's recap. Boards in Azure DevOps are your project management tool that helps in tracking work, managing issues, and taming the backlog beast. They provide a transparent, collaborative platform where your project's journey unfolds. Boards, your one-stop solution for project management in Azure DevOps. Repos in Azure DevOps, your version control system. Now let's talk about Repos, the version control system within Azure DevOps. Repos, short for repositories, are the backbone of any development project. They provide a secure home for your project's code base and serve as the central hub where all the magic happens. Repos in Azure DevOps are not just static storage spaces, though. They're dynamic and interactive, facilitating collaboration and code sharing among team members. Imagine Repos as your project's library, where each book is a piece of your code. Everyone on your team can borrow these books, make their own notes, and then return them for others to use. This is essentially how repos enable code sharing. But what happens when two team members want to edit the same piece of code at the same time? That's where the version control aspect of repos comes into play. It tracks each change made to the code, who made it, and when it was made. This means that even if two people edit the same piece of code, you can easily resolve conflicts and merge changes without losing any work. The version control in Azure DevOps Repos supports both Git and Team Foundation Version Control (TFVC). Git is a distributed version control system, and it's great for teams that need to work offline or have a large number of developers. On the other hand, TFVC is a centralized version control system, and it's ideal for teams that require strict access control, track changes, and versioning at the file level. Repos also integrate with other Azure DevOps tools. For example, you can use repos with Azure Boards to track your work items and with Azure Pipelines for continuous integration and delivery. This seamless integration makes it easier to manage your project and keep everything in sync. Let's not forget the added benefits of pull requests in Azure DevOps Repos. They facilitate code review and foster a culture of shared responsibility. By creating a pull request, you're essentially asking your team to review and approve your code changes before they're merged into the main branch. So, to wrap up, repos in Azure DevOps provide a secure, interactive space for your code, facilitate collaboration, and ensure effective version control. They're the librarians of your project, keeping your code organized, trackable, and accessible. Repos ensuring seamless code management in Azure DevOps. Pipelines in Azure DevOps, your key to continuous integration and delivery. As we delve into the world of Azure DevOps, it's impossible to overlook the importance of pipelines. If DevOps is a symphony, then pipelines are the conductors, orchestrating a seamless flow of tasks from one stage to the next. Pipelines in Azure DevOps are essentially a set of processes that automate the steps in your software delivery process, such as building code, running tests, and deploying to production. They are the arteries that connect the heart of your project, the code, to the rest of the body, the operational environment. Pipelines come in two flavors in Azure DevOps: build pipelines and release pipelines. The former automates the process of compiling and testing your code, ensuring that every change is a viable candidate for release. The latter takes the output of your build pipeline, the compiled code, and deploys it to various environments. The magic of pipelines lies in the concept of continuous integration and continuous delivery, often referred to as CI/CD. Continuous integration is all about merging all developers' working copies to a shared mainline several times a day. This practice is designed to prevent the nightmare of merge conflicts and keeps the codebase clean and test-ready. On the other hand, continuous delivery ensures that the code changes reach the production environment in a safe, quick, and sustainable manner. It's about making deployments, whether you're pushing out a new feature, conducting tests, or patching a bug, a routine affair that can be performed at any time without dread. In essence, pipelines are the backbone of any DevOps environment, and Azure DevOps is no exception. They provide a streamlined, automated, and reliable process that ensures your code is always ready to hit the production line, making them an indispensable tool in today's fast-paced software development lifecycle. So, if you're looking to build software in a continuous, reliable, and efficient manner, look no further than pipelines. They are the crux of CI/CD in Azure DevOps, ensuring that your software delivery process is as smooth as silk from code to customer. Test plans in Azure DevOps, your tool for comprehensive testing. When we delve into the world of Azure DevOps, we find a treasure trove of tools designed to streamline our development process. And one of these tools, test plans, is what we're going to explore today. Imagine you're in the middle of a project and you need to ensure that your product is free from bugs before it goes live. This is where test plans come in. This tool is your one-stop shop for planning, tracking, and managing all your testing needs. Here's the thing. Test plans in Azure DevOps aren't just about running tests. They're about creating a detailed roadmap for your testing process. They allow you to define, organize, and track all your testing requirements in one place. From manual tests to exploratory testing, you can plan it all in advance, ensuring that nothing slips through the cracks. But the beauty of test plans doesn't end there. Once you've laid out your testing strategy, test plans enables you to track the progress of your tests. You can monitor the status of each test case, view the results, and even see who's been assigned to each task. And if something isn't quite right, you can manage the tests directly from the test plans interface, making adjustments as needed. So you might be wondering, how does this help me in my development process? Well, with test plans, you have a clear overview of your testing journey. You can ensure that every aspect of your product is thoroughly tested, minimizing the risk of bugs and increasing the quality of your final product. But it's not just about minimizing risks, it's about time and efficiency too. By planning and tracking your tests in one place, you can streamline your testing process, saving you time and effort that can be better spent on other aspects of your project. In a nutshell, test plans in Azure DevOps is like having your own personal testing assistant, guiding you through your testing process, ensuring nothing gets overlooked, and helping you deliver a top-notch product every time. Test plans, making testing a breeze in Azure DevOps. Artifacts in Azure DevOps, your hub for package management. Let's dive into the world of artifacts, a crucial element within the Azure DevOps ecosystem. To put it simply, artifacts are your go-to for package management. But what does that mean? Well, in the realm of software development, packages are chunks of code that are bundled together for reuse across multiple different projects. Picture it this way. You're constructing a building. Packages are like the pre-made components, the windows, doors, bricks, that you use to assemble your structure. Now, wouldn't it be convenient to have a central repository where all these components are stored, ready for use whenever you need them? That's exactly the role artifacts play in Azure DevOps. Azure artifacts enable you to create, host, and share packages across your team and with the broader Azure DevOps community. It's like having a communal toolbox that everyone can access, contribute to, and benefit from, and it's not limited to just one type of package. Whether it's NuGet, NPM, Maven, or Python, artifacts can handle them all. But the benefits don't stop there. Azure artifacts integrate seamlessly with other Azure DevOps services. For instance, you can use them with Azure pipelines to make your continuous integration and continuous delivery, or CI/CD workflows more efficient. Moreover, artifacts provide a robust solution for managing dependencies. Let's say you have a package that relies on another package to function correctly. Instead of manually managing these dependencies, you can let artifacts do the heavy lifting for you. It's also worth mentioning that Azure artifacts are secure. They're stored in a highly available and globally replicated database, ensuring that your packages are always there when you need them and are protected against potential data loss. In a nutshell, Azure artifacts are a powerful tool for package management. They streamline the process of sharing and reusing code, making your software development projects more efficient and effective. Whether you're a seasoned developer or just starting out, mastering artifacts is an essential step in your Azure DevOps journey. Artifacts, your package manager in Azure DevOps. Why choose Azure DevOps? The answer to this question lies in the unique selling points of Azure DevOps. One of the most distinguishing features of Azure DevOps is its integrative nature. Azure DevOps stands out from the crowd because it provides a complete set of modern developer services that work seamlessly together. It's not just a tool, but a comprehensive solution that supports the entire development lifecycle, from idea to deployment. Azure DevOps is built around a suite of features that includes boards for work tracking, repos for Git repositories, pipelines for CI/CD, test plans for testing, and artifacts for package management. These features are not separate entities but are interlinked, providing a seamless and integrated experience. Imagine being able to track your work, manage your code, automate your builds and deployments, test your applications, and even maintain your packages all under one roof. With Azure DevOps, you don't have to imagine because it's all there. Another unique selling point of Azure DevOps is its scalability. Whether you're a freelancer working on a small project or a multinational corporation dealing with numerous complex projects, Azure DevOps is designed to scale according to your needs. It can handle anything from a few tasks to thousands of concurrent jobs. It's built to grow with you and your projects, providing the same robust and reliable service whether you're just starting out or running at full scale. In today's digital world, security is paramount. Azure DevOps excels in this domain as well. It's built on Azure, which is known for its industry-leading security practices. Azure DevOps offers a range of security features, including Azure Active Directory integration for identity and access management, role-based access control, and audit logging. With Azure DevOps, you can be confident that your code, data, and processes are secure. In addition to these unique selling points, Azure DevOps also offers a range of other benefits. It supports a wide range of languages and platforms, from .NET, Java, and Python to iOS, Android, and Node.js. It also offers deep integration with Visual Studio and Visual Studio Code, the popular IDEs from Microsoft. And let's not forget about the extensive marketplace with thousands of extensions that can further enhance your DevOps capabilities. On top of all this, Azure DevOps provides excellent documentation and a strong community of users. Whether you're a beginner just getting started or an experienced developer looking for advanced tips and tricks, you'll find a wealth of resources to help you on your journey. So why choose Azure DevOps? Because it offers a comprehensive, integrative, scalable, and secure solution for your DevOps needs. It's a platform that supports your development lifecycle from start to finish, providing a seamless and integrated experience that scales with your needs and keeps your data secure. Azure DevOps, a comprehensive, secure, and scalable choice for your DevOps needs. Ready to dive into Azure DevOps? Let's get this straight. The world of software development and deployment is ever evolving, and to stay ahead, it's crucial to keep learning and adapting. Here's where Azure DevOps steps in. It's not just another tool, it's a comprehensive solution designed to streamline your projects, big or small. Perhaps you're wondering, why should I invest my time in learning Azure DevOps? Well, the answer is simple. Azure DevOps combines the power of agility, collaboration, and automation, all under one roof. It's like having a Swiss Army knife for your DevOps needs. Imagine having a platform that allows you to plan smarter, collaborate better, and ship faster. That's Azure DevOps for you. Whether you're working on a personal project or are part of a global team, Azure DevOps can handle it all. It's like a one-stop shop that caters to your every need, from project planning with boards, source code management with repos, to continuous integration and delivery with pipelines. And the cherry on top? Azure DevOps has a free tier. Yes, you heard it right. You can start exploring all these fantastic features without spending a dime. That means you can get your hands dirty, experiment, and learn at your own pace without any financial commitment. But remember, learning Azure DevOps isn't just about adding another tool to your toolbox. It's about enhancing your skills, increasing your marketability, and opening up new opportunities. It's about being part of a community of millions of developers and IT professionals worldwide who are revolutionizing the way software is developed and deployed. So, are you ready to take the plunge? Are you ready to bring your A game to your projects? Then it's time to try Azure DevOps. Don't just take our word for it. Experience it for yourself. Give Azure DevOps a shot and discover a new dimension to software development and deployment. Wrapping up our journey into Azure DevOps, we've dived deep into its core components, starting with an introduction to the platform and how it compares to other tools in the market. We've explored boards, an agile planning tool for tracking work, backlogs, and sprints. We've navigated Repos, a safe place for your code with Git repositories and pipelines, an effective way to automate builds and deployments. We've delved into test plans for planned and exploratory testing and artifacts, where you can integrate packages directly into your CI/CD pipelines. We've also discussed why Azure DevOps is an excellent choice for teams looking to adopt DevOps practices. Remember, each component of Azure DevOps is a powerful tool on its own, but when used together, they provide a comprehensive environment that can significantly boost your team's productivity and efficiency. Thank you for joining us on this Azure DevOps journey. Until next time, keep exploring and learning.